Hi, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for watching TCM, where we're in the middle of a night of movies directed by George Cukor. Film we just had, Born Yesterday, was adapted from a play by Garson Kanin, who provided uncredited revisions on the script. Kanin frequently co-wrote screenplays with his wife, Ruth Gordon. Cukor directed 6 films in 7 years, working with either Garson Kanin, Ruth Gordon, or both of them. Up next, another of those collaborations with an Oscar-nominated story created by Kanin and Gordon as a vehicle for their good friends, Katharine Hepburn and Spencer Tracy. It's from MGM in 1952, Pat and Mike. Hepburn is Pat, a brilliant athlete who excels at just about every sport you can think of. Tennis, golf, archery, squash, badminton. She probably had killed it at curling. Anyway, Pat loses her all-star confidence whenever her fiancé is watching her from the sidelines. Spencer Tracy is not her fiancé. Tracy is Mike, a somewhat shady sports agent and promoter who agrees to manage Pat's career, but his interest in her quickly evolves, creating this new dynamic. And it is a very strong dynamic. Spencer Tracy, Katharine Hepburn chemistry on screen is what makes Pat and Mike so terrific. Katharine Hepburn was a fierce competitor with a lifelong interest in sports. She was a naturally gifted athlete. Garson Kanin got the idea for Pat and Mike while watching Hepburn hold her own in a tennis match against a pro. He thought Hepburn fans would enjoy seeing this side of her since her athletic talent was unknown to the movie-going public. Hepburn trained to the point where she felt confident enough not to need a double for her tennis scenes. By the way, the actor who plays Hepburn's rather controlling fiancé, that was William Ching, probably best known for his role in the inventive 1950 film noir DOA, with a cast led by Edmund O'Brien. This one's from 1952, also with Aldo Ray and cameos from some of the top female athletes of the era, including golfer Babe Didrikson-Zaharias. This is Pat and Mike. For Pat and Mike, director George Cukor reunited the team behind his 1949 hit comedy Adam's Rib, Katharine Hepburn, Spencer Tracy, and screenwriters Garson Kanin and Ruth Gordon. Pat and Mike became a box office hit, and out of the 9 films Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn made together, she considered this one of their best. Pat and Mike marked the 8th time that Cukor worked with Hepburn. Their first collaboration came in Katharine Hepburn's film debut, A Bill of Divorcement from RKO back in 1932. Hepburn had failed to impress anyone in her initial screen test for the film, except for George Cukor. He was entranced by the way she moved to pick up a drink, even though the camera was to her back. Producer David O. Selznick disagreed. He thought Hepburn wasn't aesthetically pleasing enough to star in a major motion picture. But Cukor stuck to his guns, and he cast Hepburn, beginning a fruitful professional relationship and a strong personal friendship. In her autobiography, Hepburn referred to Cukor as her best friend in California. From the beginning to the day he died, she said, "We just got on." Coming up, our tribute to George Cukor continues with a zany comedy from MGM in 1972 with a cast led by Maggie Smith. Travels with My Aunt is next on TCM.
Next on TCM, Travels with My Aunt, then The Women, and later, Dinner at 8. George Cukor's got a lot on his plate tonight.